see what happens when you get your cheeks lifted up. Cheeks might get in the way. What a movie, disciples and good people of YouTube. On my right, or on your left, is my sister Brittany, and I go by Brian, the movie Messiah, and this is our review for the challenge Spies, Lies, and Allies, episode 8. Before we dive into everything, make sure you guys follow us on social media, and if you're enjoying what you're watching, please hit that like, share, subscribe, and that notification bell. Also, if you guys don't know, this is a review, so it's going to definitely be spoilers off top. Probably should have said that a long time ago, but yeah, man, just diving right into it. Just might as well start from the end. All I gotta say is, see what happens when you get your cheeks lifted up. Cheeks might get in the way. No! That ass. Like Big Sean said a decade ago, got all in the way.
Disaster. Like,
Disaster. Two cheeks got him jammed up. Sorry for Hughie in the bump. See, Mike, if you just sometimes you gotta let God, enjoy what God gave you.
Dang, Hughie, I love him. It's the booty for me. I don't know. Yeah, that was hilarious. I don't even know if that should be a quote, but it was just funny. I don't even know who said it. You just heard them. They were like, his butt is getting in the way. Literally. I'm like, it is. Like, this is really.
I was like, is it? And then I saw one angle. I was like, oh, I guess it is. Damn.
Yeah, that angle definitely showed his booty. I'm like, oh gosh, is this filtered or not? I'm like, ooh.
See, guys, just be happy with the Lord gave you. I mean, unless it helps you fill out a dress, women. If you feel like you need to help up top to fill out a dress a little bit more. Sometimes if you got pancake cheeks, enjoy them flapjacks, baby. That's all I'm saying.
Just know flat booties matter in this case. They definitely would have helped him probably win.
Maybe. Also, I feel like there's a lot of squatting. You had to coordinate it.
Yeah, I think Kyle said that. He was like, yeah, he's not good with the squats. And I'm just like, this just wasn't his best.
It wasn't him. Also, his teammate didn't help him out. She was snapping out. And the other time, the other elimination, she was
like, hurry, please. And I'm like, y'all already can't even make eye contact. We're strapped against each other, facing backwise. And I'm like, screaming at me is not going to help, especially with Hughie, because he's just erratic and going to just lose his marbles. So you do not yell at Hughie.
Yeah, so Burner hollering at him doesn't help. Also, because he kind of had that when he was teamed up with Ashley, Hughie doesn't do well. Somebody hollering at him. In the other elimination, when he was with Amber, all the time she snapped on him, was like, yo, focus.
Yeah, to focus.
Got him
but they were good. She was very calming. But she knew that. She was like, you can't yell at Hughie. And we're in elimination. It's already high risk. So we got to take things. And Burner's a rookie, so that just explains it itself. And she already in her feelings. So it just wasn't working out. Not gonna lie, I definitely thought they were gonna do amazing, because in the challenge they were working so well together, they were doing really, really great. So I really thought that they were going. I was like, oh, okay, well, this partnership might work out. Y'all might actually, be phenomenal. But it didn't happen like that. So.
That was some good editing. Corey called it during the mission. He was like, somebody from this heat is probably going to win, this one right here. And then sure enough, CT.
He's kind of hyping himself up, but yeah, sure. Talking about,
I was like, Bettina?
Are we? Yeah, CT.
I was like,
yeah.
I was like, I don't know. maybe Bettina is good at puzzles. I don't know. I'm like, yeah. Corey could have improved, but
she better than Corey, so we know that. But I'm like,
yeah. So let's rewind. Before the elimination, which involved Berna and Hughie and his cheeks, and Priscilla and 601 on the other side. That's what I'm calling him. I'm not calling him by his name anymore. He is 601 from here on out. Anyway, so at the top of the show, we had Berna, crying, but I don't know if I care. And she was like, I'm feeling this type of way. I'm like, you were siding with Esther, and I'm not really riding with Esther. And so you riding with Esther, I'm kind of out. And CT wasn't CT saw some writing on the wall. So I'm like, Berna's not looking good for you, Playgirl. So I was kind of peace out with everything.
It kind of fell after that. I wasn't feeling her either. So.
And then Nelson came in there talking to Emmy, was trying to figure out why, which makes sense at the same time. I'm like, here go Nelson caping for somebody.
He always doing this, always trying to be super bad. I'm like, Nelson, can you be on a season where you are not entangled in some love? I'm like, this is why you can't win the money. Sometimes it's the money over the love, or at least for you, because you haven't won a challenge yet. And I really like Nelson, but Daddy's home. I'm like, you're about to go. Gotta go home. I'm just like, stop saving Burner. She's okay. Like, I'm gonna need you to worry about yourself. And then he's talking about I don't care. I'm like, trying to do because you came in this room for a reason. So
Right. And I love that Devin was like, well, guess what? I know who she didn't vote for. Like, she voted for me and Amber. So Devin was like, this is why, X, Y, and Z, like we're locked in on Berna because she on some other stuff. So yeah, I mean, it makes sense. And then I'm like, see this, I'm like, I'm actually the right on the wall. I'm like, obviously it's the rookie, so they're gonna go down there. And then fast forward to just some BS in the house, and we see Tori doing her usual.
Tori's always finding someone.
Tori,
can we just know anybody that watches this, Emmanuel, does he not look like Jordan? I'm just saying they kind of favor each other.
Took the words right out of my mouth. I'm like, he's Dracula, Romanian,
cute, tatted, my type. Yeah, it is.
It's Jordan from the other side of the hemisphere,
the side of Jordan. Like, this is him. Where's the baby from?
Romania.
Except for he knows how to Jordan. Pop like,
yes, like he's Romanian Jordan with rhythm. Honestly, they probably gonna dance for dancing together because I know Tori has rhythm. Guarantee.
He does, yeah.
Yeah, so she probably out there. Yeah. So her Bettina and Big T out there getting naked in the pool, and so of course Tori's over there flirting with Romanian Jordan. I'm like, here we go. And you said it about Nelson. I'm like, is Tori the equivalent of Nelson, but just not as corny to me? Because I find Nelson kind of corny a lot of times.
Nelson is kind of corny. He sets himself up.
I'll talk later, y'all.
Like a fly version of Nelson. That's a woman. That's it.
But she always
on my nerves a little bit, but
she's a good competitor. For some reason, just can't always get to the end, and she gets maybe entangled sometimes. And
I'm just saying, is that her downfall as well? So yeah, you might be on something. Her and Nelson might have something in common. Is love setting y'all back from getting these wins? Might be, because athletically wise, y'all are pretty good. So why haven't y'all won? Why? So let's see if y'all make it this far. Maybe on this one. I don't know.
Right. So then we fast forward. We have the mission itself, and mission seems pretty cool. Like you ride a little water joint, get underwater, pick a ring up, swap it out, partner, do the same thing, go back and forth a couple times.
Deep, but to each his own. Yeah. I'm not a swimmer, so I wasn't going to win this challenge. So,
I mean, as long as you stayed on the thing, you shouldn't be able to die.
Yeah, but some seem like they let go, and then I was like, if I let go, like, is the motor still running? Is it gonna leave? Like, it was just a lot going on in my mind. I'm like, how am I going to do this? Because Nani, I don't know, she looked like she was struggling a little bit.
Same thing with 601. And Logan was like, he has a river, he should practice it. I'm like, no, fam, no one practicing the river.
Shut up, Logan. I don't know if I should feel some type of that. It is a river, it is one of the biggest, but he was sucking. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, Jeremiah, like, do you not know how to swim? And I'm just kind of thinking that now, because I'm not gonna lie, that other challenge dealing with water, they tapped out and got disqualified. Am I wrong? Like, I don't know. Him in water is not, I don't think that's his strong suit. Like, I don't think he's a good swimmer.
Might not be. I mean, he's not going to go practice in the river like Logan suggested.
What? I don't know.
And choose some pieces, and then you unlock it, and then you make a puzzle. And like we said earlier, CT felt damn good, and sure enough, CT and Emmy win. Like, they win their heat, and then we had top heat. We had Devin and Amber. They won theirs, right? Yep. They were together.
Devin and Amber.
And then who's in the other one?
I don't know.
It was like Casey and Emmanuel.
No, because they were in the heat with CT. I'm like, who did win the second heat? That's the one I didn't write. I'm drawing a blank, but somebody won. But all in all, they weren't the main winners. So.
Yeah, so CC and Emmy pulled
Yeah,
it
it
out.
might have been Casey and Manuel.
Yeah, so they win, and I'm like, okay, cool.
Yes.
Like that's the power, but now like the heat is a little bit on CT again this week to have like to pick somebody. But fast forward, them going, to club right around the corner, and they go in there. So Jeremiah and Amber are, booed up, caked up in the house.
Yeah.
And Amber starts talking like, I'm gonna go down there because, make sure like Jeremiah comes back and we can like partner up with him. I'm like, what?
Why?
Why?
That's what I was like, why? And I was with Casey. I love me some Amber. Amber B, Amber Black, Amber Strong. Why would you say that? Amber the champion. But right now you are sounding like a rookie. Like, why? Just by winning, you should know. Why would you say that out loud?
This is the first time probably in a long time listening to Casey, and I was like, yes, Casey was like, whoa, calm down, we get it, you won. This is also why Casey's bitter, because maybe Amber's popping her shit
probably, yeah.
off camera, behind the scenes. You just don't see it. But she's like, cool your jets, all right? And then Josh's like, you sleep on this, calm down. So I'm like, you're gonna go down there, and you know what it is for one. Two, like it's too early for that. And three, like I haven't seen Jeremiah do enough for you even want to be his partner. So that's
I'm like, did he prove his stuff? I mean, he's okay, but he's not a top contender, not yet.
Right.
A little bit of love, Cupid to hit you, and I guess she got blindsided. I don't know.
I'm like, calm down. I don't know what's going on. Well, would you, if you and Prestige had just met, still kind of like in the starting stages, would you be like, I'm gonna go down there? Okay,
no, don't even have to finish answering the question. Sorry, I'm trying to win this money. You're not my man yet, so I will fool you to stay with you. For those who don't know, that's my boo. But we just got together. I'm trying to win this money and not winning you. So.
Big facts. Big facts. I just had to ask a question because I was like,
win the money. Yeah,
love you. I'm like, you wild. You.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not even together, but yeah, sure.
Amber champion is Amber tripping at the moment. I was like, you definitely need to sleep on this. And then so we get to deliberation, and then Berna has the floor, so she wants to start like boohooing. I don't know if I saw any tears. I mean, I feel like he was doing it at the same time. I was like,
it was a little dry. She kept dabbing her eyes. So
right. Amy was like, I understand, it's like, but it's the game, calm down. CT was like, I feel bad, but I don't. So yeah. And then she goes after Amber. Amber says, like an adult that she is, listens to her, and she'll let me talk now. And they start going back and forth. Everybody's like, "Now this is personal. Let me, do something else." She's like, "Well, I'm just saying though, like this. She want to call me out. I'm like, why not call me out?" And I don't know why they say it's personal. I'm like, obviously it's personal. That's what half the stuff is. We start people in at the same time because she has a beef for her. And then on the little, editing side, we see Amanda chime in. Not forget that Amber was in the room with Tori, maybe Anissa and everybody else. It was like, oh, she had a no good moment out there, like talking ish. So I'm like, I said it last week. Why does not people don't like? Why don't people rock with Amber Champion? I'm like, is it something else?
And she said it herself. Brenda was like, I just don't like you. I said, there we go. That's what it is. You just don't like her, but you have no reasons. Like, what's the rationale behind it? I just don't like you. What? Okay.
Maybe she's just super happy in the house, and everybody wants to see her. Like it's either she's going like super happy in the house, and then like sometimes it looks like she's playing the victim, but maybe that's how she is. And sometimes you just don't rock with people, which is understandable.
I mean, you don't. But like I said before, I feel like she's kind of in that gray area. She's a rookie, but also she's a champion, which makes her that. And I just feel like people are intimidated by that yet again, because I'm like, you have no reason not to like her. But let's just say she wasn't a winner. Would you have the same feeling? If she was treated really the same way as you, because technically she is a rookie, would you really have these same feelings? Probably not. She's a winner. You're not. Nana boo boo. Those are my points.
Boom. Okay. Yeah. So, and then once I think they started, put eyes, Priscilla said something, and next thing I know, Ashley chimes in and it doesn't sound like a threat, but her tone, this is her tone, get your ass in trouble. Like I've been saying back in the day at all. Boom. Her tone comes off like it's super harsh. Like honestly, like if I was in the game, I'm looking at Ashley like,
I feel like she's loud in country, so it just comes off like she's attacking people. She's just like, rookie bet, like that's next. And if you ain't it, we coming for you. And it's like, wait, what? feels like I don't like threats. That's what it feels like. So
Right.
I feel
Like
like it's coming for me.
hit her with the Drake pipe down. I'll show him like, hey, you need to pipe down. Like I don't take your thumb. Like nobody's gonna talk to me like that. Besides my mom,
Yeah.
maybe my
I'm
pops,
just like,
and my
Ashley, I know
lady.
you a
Anybody
vet,
else? I'm
but
like, I need you to like take your tone,
drop.
drop it a little bit. All right, I'm grown.
Yeah.
I was gonna tell him like,
Ashley don't care, I guess.
right. So yeah, Priscilla takes it as a threat, and she's pretty much says that. And then Jeremiah is in the thing. He's like, I want to prove myself. I want to go down there, make it happen. So he wants to go down there. He's seen other people do it and get it done successfully. So I'm like, all right, that's something like, what's the elimination going to be? Is Amber really going to sacrifice herself to try to go down there with him?
Meanwhile, they already know Jeremiah might go, but people are like, if you go, you win. Who you gonna pick? Emmanuel coming out of nowhere being a Dracula he is, talking about, don't pick Casey. I'll drink your blood. I'm like, wait, what?
I can remember. Mike, did you say that in the?
Yeah,
he said
in
that
the deliberation talking about I'm drinking somebody's blood.
I heard it, but I couldn't pay attention to it. But when they cut to later on, he was like, Jeremiah, you're my boy. He was like, I know you care. I know you care for your blood. Please don't make me drink it. I was like, that's the quote of the week. That's a winner right blood. There. I was like, okay.
Drink your blood.
So yeah, fast forward, they go down there, they win. And then Priscilla, has that memory. She's like, yo, Ashley was popping shit. So trying to switch this up. I mean, obviously, like, you didn't have too many people who's really gonna, that you're gonna go with and left. Like,
yeah, not really.
Like, you couldn't, like, honestly, they did work kind of well together in the elimination, but where they worked together in the challenges, the missions to actually like the whole thing.
Right. And they would already be a number one target. Like, you just won elimination and you're a rookie. Like, we would just go in, and it's kind of like, why do that? Why rock the boat? So we're gonna just get in two separate boats.
Right. So I think, in my opinion, Priscilla made a great move by linking up with Josh.
I like her. She's genius. Because when I thought about it, I was like, oh, that's smart. Like, you literally broke I think the last pair that was completely vet. If I'm not mistaken, were they the last pair that's vet?
I think so.
Everybody else is a rookie vet pair. And so I was like, oh, that is smart. So anybody that's going in, a vet is going to go against a vet. Like, it's guaranteed now. I said, oh, Priscilla, you are smart.
Yeah, so she takes Josh, and that kind of like automatically moves up to like the leaderboard for me, like who has a chance to win it. 601. Let me say, could pick Casey, which could be good look, or we could just wait until the end, just swap it up again. We pick Tori, which still could be a strong pairing. She's been doing pretty well in the challenges. And then Nelson gets, I don't say screwed over, but he doesn't look too happy about Big T.
Yeah, I mean, Big T's a sweetheart, but we just know, I mean, she's not.
Certain challenges, I mean, she could thrive in. Yeah, other challenges, like, who knows?
But
and then Ashley's just pissed, even though she was like, "Do you, girl?" I'm like, "See, you're
again because
you're mad.
You're mad."
Exactly. Ashley goes with Ed. I'm like, I don't know why you mad. You got with Ed.
Yeah, I'm like, Ed is pretty good. And he's like, not aggressive, so maybe he'll like balance her out. I don't know.
Exactly. You like calm down real good. Like chill out. Like he wants to be there. He knows what the deal is. And the man's smart. Like
he's real smart. He's good with puzzles and all that. So
So I'm like, you got a great partner, and pretty much, the veteran war starts now, as Kyle says.
Game down now.
All right, so that was my quote of the week earlier when I just said, I know you care for your blood. Please don't make me drink it, Jeremiah. Do you agree?
I mean, I like that, but I don't know. Priscilla, she changed the game, and I love it. What was her quote? She was like, I don't like threats, so let the games begin. I was like, I don't know. I had little goosebumps for that. I was like, okay, Priscilla. She's like, I don't care if you're a vet or not. Like, you threaten me, it's over. I was like, oh. And it was funny. Everybody was like, dang, I can't commend you. Let's go. That was a wise move. He said it. All right. Good job, rookie. All right. It was for her game.
Let's get into our power four. Do you have anybody ranked, or should I just list them? Should I say my four, and then
say your four. Let's see what it is.
All right. Since CT and Emmy won, CT has won another challenge, and he's the head honcho until he loses. He's the man. So he's number one for me. And then we have Casey and Emmanuel. They are number two for me.
Yeah.
Ed has been kicking ass in this, and Ashley is a champion, 2-time champion, I believe. So they're number 3 for me now. And then I have a toss up between. No, I'm just gonna do it. I have Amber and Devin at number 4. Even though Amber has a target on her back by pretty much all the other girls, but she is the champion, still the reigning champion. She hasn't left yet, and Devin has been damn good so far in this thing. He's still making moves, as we see in the preview for the next episode. But they're number 4, and I know some top power forward, but like right there behind them is Priscilla and Josh, since Priscilla just came down and kicked ass, and Josh has been doing the damn thing. And then if we want right after that, it's probably like Jeremiah and Tori. After that, whatever. But top 4,
fall as you make
CT and Amby, Casey and Emmanuel, aka Romanian Jordan, Ashley and Ed, and then Amber and Devin. Agree, disagree?
Okay, yeah, I agree with that. Shockingly, I really shouldn't be too shocked with the whole Amber and Devin, but yeah, smart again. I mean, she's a champ, and Devin, he's super strategic. I feel like this is his season, and I don't know, I'm just loving Devin more and more. Like, we got to just pick a solid person. Besides, like, that's my dude. Just got to pick Devin. Brings the last, and he's smart, and he knows how to stay in that game. So yeah, hopefully that target doesn't come for Amber too hard, but I guess we'll see.
Bottom 2, I'm gonna start adding this in. Bottom 2 is Nelson and Big T. Nelson lost Berna, who's he's getting some some turkey buns from, and Big T hasn't been doing too much this season besides 11 on Logan. And then we have Bettina and Corey. Bettina has that crazy laugh, and she hasn't been that great, so they're gonna put all eyes probably next week on Corey, because they even show like Corey's over there, teaming up with Nelson. Teaming up with Jeremiah. So I'm like,
yeah,
looking good, buddy.
I don't know what was going on. Yeah, it looks like they're gunning for him or they're gunning for CT, but I'm just like, I don't know. If you play your moves, if you play it smart, I wouldn't go for him just yet, because I'm just like, he has a super high chance of coming back. So you already know he's gonna gun for you. So. But it does look like I think they're trying to gun for CT as well. But I'm just like, if you trying to knock him down, come on, that's a gladiator. You better be bringing all the grenades, because
right. I'm like, they're gonna try, but I got a feeling Corey is gonna be down there with
probably. So I don't know. His game, his social game really isn't on point. I'm like, really, you just being a vet is helping you right now. He is not strategically thinking. I don't know. He just look real dumb. I'm just like, help yourself, Corey. Like, I don't know. Not Priscilla, whoever, Bertina, whatever, is kind of doing better than him. I'm just like, I need you to bring something to the table, Corey. Even she know you're not good with puzzles, so.
Yikes. So, all right. So that wraps up episode 8. What do you guys think? Is your power forward different from ours? What was your quote of the week? And do you have a bottom 2? And predictions for next week. Who do you think is going down to the bottom? Hopefully, I'm trying my best to get this out way before it comes out next week. Or maybe I should keep dropping it the day of, so you can watch our review and then get ready to go into the next episode. Let me know in the comments down below. Love to hear you guys' thoughts. If you're enjoying what you're watching, please hit that like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell. For my sister, Brittany, I am Brian, the movie Messiah. If you enjoy what you're watching, cool. If you didn't, like TJ says, I'm sure that we'll see you sometime in the near future. Base 5, let's ride.